the Cubans, not the Central and South Americans. The problem is the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Everywhere. There would be no MS-13 without the white man. You know where MS-13 come from? The white man starting a civil war so that he can hire the FMLA, which were descendants from the white conquistadors from Spain, to murder the rest of the natives that they could not defeat through slavery out of Central America.
That's right. What it really says, because guess what? The people you've been learning the Bible from, they've been lying to you.
And absolutely right. Now, stay up here. That's not it. That's not the only thing they did. They did the same thing to our Latino brothers and sisters. The entire half of the West Coast and everything past Oregon, all of that belonged to Mexico. Right. All of that was filled with our Latino brothers, full of the Mexicans, full of the Native Americans that the oppressor lied and told you that they were a different people. They stole the land from them. They stole all of their land and then called them an illegal in their own goddamn land. Right. They unalived their families. They hung them from trees. They buried their bodies in mass graves for hundreds of years. Hundreds of years. And they hold themselves not guilty. That's right. Not just in this part of the country, all down through Latin America, all through Central and South America, the white man has been the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
They started the civil wars in Central America in the 60s and the 70s and forced our brothers and sisters to leave their homes in the tropics to flee to America. You know why the Venezuelans coming to America and the El Salvadorans and the Central Americans coming? Because America stole their resources, stole their land, stole their fruit, stole their vegetables. The United Few coming. Dole, Del Monte, Tropicana stole the fruit from our Latino brothers. That's why they're in America looking for a job. That's right. The white man stole their resources for decades and then blamed them why you in my country. After they murdered them and stole the country. They set up the drug cartels in Central and South America. That's right. All set up by the CIA. Them brothers ain't never even been to a school in Colombia and Ecuador, living in the mountains. White men came with their CIA chemists and turned the coca leaf into cocaine, sweating it with ether. A white man made that up. Not the Latinos, not the Cubans, not the Central and South Americans. The problem is the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
Everywhere. There would be no MS-13 without the white man. You know where MS-13 come from? The white man starting a civil war so that he can hire the FMLA, which were descendants from the white conquistadors from Spain, to murder the rest of the natives that they could not defeat through slavery out of Central America. That's right. They fled from the violence of the death squads that the United States funded them. They gave them helicopters and military weapons to kill the rest of the tribe of Zebulon. And they ran to America. And you know what happened when they ran to America? They met our people. They met the white man's racism and how he destroyed the black man. How he destroyed the Mexicans. How he turned us against each other because he starved us to death. That's what happened. Then they turned around and deported them. And then they took the Americans' white man murder, gangster culture, and exported it to Central America. That's where 18th Street and MS-13 come from. It's all the white man's fault. Just like God said in the Bible. Just like God said. You know what else is the white man's fault? The Taliban and ISIS, who are the Mujahideen fighters that the CIA propped up and gave them military weapons and guns. There would be no ISIS or Al-Qaeda. There would be no Bin Laden family without the oil deals that he made with the Bush family. It's all the white man's fault. Without the white man, most of the world's problems would not exist. That's right. There would be no deforestation. There'd be no plastic in the water. The coral reef wouldn't be dying. The animals wouldn't be going extinct. There would be no AIDS and disease spreading all over the world. That's right. There wouldn't be STDs everywhere. There wouldn't be nobody telling your woman to kill her babies, telling a woman not to listen to her man, making a religion that is solely built to transport human beings and protect pedophiles like Christianity, none of it would exist without the white man.
That's right.
The white man is a cancer.
That's right.
He's a cancer. He tell you to eat things that God said you can't eat. He tell you to smoke, God said not to smoke. He tell a man he can have sex with another man, God said don't do it.
That's
He
right.
tell a woman to chop her breasts off and pretend to be a man. Go buy a fake penis from the white man. The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
He don't want a man to be strong as I.
That's right.
He want a man to take the bass out of your voice.
Right.
He want a man to shave the beard off your face. You get knots and razor bumps all over your face, trying to look like a goddamn toddler following the white man.
Right.
He call it looking professional.
Right.
That's the white man's culture. Telling a man he can't have more than one woman. And then what the white man do after he say a man can only have one woman? The white man go have sex with the dog, the goats, little boys, grown men, orgies, groups of women, bros, prostitutes, transsexuals. But he say you only can have one woman.
Right.
He's the devil.
That's right.
He's a deceiver. He don't believe what he's telling you.
That's right.
He's a goddamn liar.
That's right.
You can't trust him. This is the same thing that our sister Eve, our foremother, fell for in the garden. When the Lord returns, the white man is going in chains.
That's right.
And the planet will be at peace.
That's right.
The birds will be able to sing and fly. The trees will blossom. There won't be no white man poisoning the ground so that the grass don't grow, poisoning the flowers so that the bees can't get pollen. Nothing can live.
Right.
The goddamn whales can't live in the ocean because the white man put them in SeaWorld. Imagine that. The lion come from Africa. The goddamn lion is in the zoo in every city across America.
Right.
Supposed to be living in Africa. You know why? Because a white man kidnapped him.
Right.
Where do gorillas come from? Don't gorillas come from Africa? Why are gorillas in Brooklyn? Because the white man kidnapped them.
Right.
The white man is the devil.
That's right.
Nothing is safe from the white man.
That's right.
What did they make? Bombs, diseases, predator drones, missiles, rockets, rifles, guns, stuff to destroy and kill.
That's right.
Everything else we already invented.
That's right.
Listen to what God is saying, man.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man. If you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one